Hello VC, I am back again, this time to do a Q&A thread response for JoergenS's 200 subs. So if you're not familiar with JoergenS, I recommend checking him out if you're into rock pop music with a smattering of jazz with an emphasis on synth pop. JoergenS has been making videos for 2 years now, is it? And I've been watching him for about a year. And I always find his videos to be very enjoyable because he always shows an eclectic mix of stuff. And, you know, some of the highlights of his videos have been one of his most recent ones where he ranked the top 10 Depeche Mode albums in his opinion. He also did a wonderful thread on his 30 years of collecting records, so a 1986 thread, which a few people have responded to. I personally would love to respond to it, but I still have some of my collection boxed up, so I'm going to try and get to it. No promises, but I will try. So if you're into that type of music, check him out. I do find him to be highly entertaining. With him reaching the 200 subs mark, he decided not to do a contest, which, you know, it's cool in itself, but he decided to do something a little bit unique. Mikko in Finland did something similar with a Q&A thread, and so Joergen did a Q&A thread where he wanted us to ask him 4 questions. And so, let's get into it. Here are my 4 questions. So, yeah, they're from your home country. And so I want to know, Anne Fried or Agatha? Anne Fried or Agatha? So once again, Anne Fried or Agatha? Maybe you're a Bjorn and Benny fan, but I like Agatha and Anne Fried. So that's question number 1. Question number 2. So Sweden has such a thriving music scene, and it has for the longest time. And, you know, what's so impressive with Scandinavia is how well everyone speaks English. And, of course, a lot of the stars sing in English. So, you know, what we get in the States is just a sliver of even the English-speaking songs. So, what I want to know from you is if you could recommend one Swedish artist singing in Swedish for the rest of the world to hear, who would you recommend? So that's question 2. Now, question 3. There is a famous, well, semi-famous late night show, James Corbin here in the United States, and James is a English comedian that just happens to have a late night TV show. And he has a wonderful ongoing skit where he does carpool karaoke. So he will pick up a famous musician in his car, they will drive around Los Angeles, and they will do karaoke to that artist's songs or another artist, and it's very entertaining. Yeah, so just to show you a quick clip here. Now, let's say Bobby Z came to your hometown and you guys were going to make a trip to Mora, Sweden, for example. What 4 songs would you have Bobby Z karaoke to? Question number 4. So you are now 30 years into collecting music and records. Let's say you had to travel or got to travel back in time to meet your younger self. What band would you tell your younger self to totally pass up on? It was a mistake. I'm sure everybody has had one of those moments where you want to look back and say, no, I shouldn't have been into that. So, what is that one band you would tell your younger self? Oh man, that's a mistake. So, those are my 4 questions for you, Joergen. Again, congrats on the subs. I'm hoping you're going to get a few more, not from my video anyway, but just out of this whole Q&A. I hope this will bring you some more attention, because I do like your channel. And thank you, VC, for watching, and definitely check Joergen out, and have a good evening, everyone.